Hey, Frank Ahearn, privacy expert and blackmail consultant. I'm going to explain why victims of blackmail are exposed by blackmailers. The number one reason is victims block or they ignore the blackmailer because they're hoping, praying, and wishing the blackmail is going to go away when that does not happen. Blackmail does not go away. You need a tactic and a strategy to make it go away and to protect yourself and prevent the exposure. So never block or ignore a blackmailer because it is the express line to exposure. The other reason is sometimes the particular blackmailer is just that type of blackmailer. They're aggressive and they're evil and they have no sense of humanity. And no matter how much you pay them, they intend it to expose you anyway. But when you're working blackmail, such as myself, I can always tell the type of blackmail you're dealing with, how they are, and if they're going to expose or not. So there is a way to know who you're dealing with. For the most part, the majority of blackmailers don't expose because blackmail is about getting money, it's about getting paid, it's not about destroying your life. But there are those blackmailers who will destroy your life. What you have to be careful of is personal relationships that turn to blackmail. And that's when you're either a sugar daddy and you're paying somebody and you've been dating them for a couple of months and you want to cut them off, or you had an extramarital affair and things just got hostile or toxic, and that person turns into a stalker. That's where the danger lies of exposure. And in-person blackmail is really, it's kind of dangerous because you just never know how far a person's going to go because they're emotionally distraught because you've dumped them and you've pulled the rug out on their financial, situation. So when you're dealing with blackmail, you want to know what group you're dealing with or the person, what are their abilities, what do they know about you, and from my perspective as a blackmail expert, I could look at your situation and understand it in full and more than likely tell you how it's going to turn out before we even move forward. So if you need help, my specialty is taking over, posing as you, and dealing with the blackmailer directly. This way, you don't have to deal with the troubles of it. So if you have any questions, reach out. My name is Frank M. Ahearn, and be safe.